Hey,
What's up, everybody? It's Kid Smooth back with another podcast, another episode of Let's Talk Games, and today I got some new but familiar faces here with me. Man, I've been waiting to let off some steam regarding these damn consoles. I do want to apologize because we are late. We're like 30 minutes late. This was supposed to start at 9, but we're starting at 9:30 due to some technical difficulties with this Google Plus thing. But first, you know it's the familiar faces here. You know me, Kid Smooth. We also got YoSaihop. Hopefully I said that right. Introduce
Yo,
yourself, my friend.
I got you. It's YoSaihop. Can you hear me? Am I on?
Oh yeah, you on?
All right, YoSaihop, representing Wii Game here, your West Coast gamer. No, I'm one of them Nintendo dudes. I'm in here just, preach some knowledge about the system. Just tired of a little bit of the hate, but overall, let's talk some games.
All right. And my man from OneUp.com.
eRock8150, formerly of OneUp.com. I used to write a blog about Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, gaming in general. I've been following and writing about video games since 2000, since the Dreamcast, and I'm a huge Xbox fan and a fan of games in general. So let's go.
And then we got the infamous, no pun intended, Jay Bari. What's up?
Yeah, what's good, YouTube? What's good, PlayStation Nation? It's your boy Jay Bari, and the PlayStation Nation shall be televised.
And then we got Cortavius in here.
Yo, it's your boy Killer Tay 229 from Xbox, and that's all I got to say. Kill me up.
All right, and Daniel.
I don't want to talk. I just want to play game.
Okay.
That's how gamer life. They don't play the games. They just watch.
All right. So first thing I want to get to jump in. A lot of people was jumping on me this week regarding my predictions on the sales, which I honestly all the numbers haven't been revealed. All the numbers haven't been revealed. We know PlayStation did something, 500,000 across North America, something like that. My question is, we know Destiny was responsible for most of that, but the thing about the PlayStation is consistently outselling the Xbox One. I just want to know, where's the damn hype? Somebody enlighten me. Why is
Sony so hyped?
Where's the hype? I don't know what the hell it's selling this thing.
Let me get into that real quick before Jabari get into it, because I know he's gonna go strong. Let me get into that real quick. All right, so it's gonna go back to that E3 about a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
So it all goes back to that game sharing and what is it, the DRM and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys remember, see, I don't have any of this stuff saved, but if you guys remember how EA was slamming on Nintendo because they weren't about that DRM life and that digital and everything, so they went on Twitter slamming on Nintendo. I was like, seems like something PlayStation and Xbox have something to do with about that, always online crap that they were going to go through. Well, it goes back to, Sony letting Xbox or letting Microsoft go ahead and do their conference first, which Microsoft, they showed an okay conference. It wasn't too tough, but then again, they stuck with their program, as in we're always online and we're going to be doing the DRM. And with the game share and all of that. Sony flipped the switch. Yeah, you could tell they flipped the switch. And then next thing you know, hey, we're sharing games now. This is how you loan a game to a friend. They said what, they're going to give out like almost 20 games per month or something like that for PlayStation users to be having those that you can share the games and all, and that totally put me in a hype. I already had the Wii U anyways. I was going to probably get all three systems, but PlayStation was my first choice because I believed in Sony for what they were saying. Plus, the fact that they weren't going to have the DRM in there too.
They were going to do the DRM just like Microsoft was going to until all the backlash started hitting Microsoft, and then they decided, you know what, let's capitalize on this real hard. So what they did, they ran like a total ad campaign saying they're not all about the draconian DRM.
Of course, and that's why they got that.
And I thought that was very smart of them.
It was smart, very smart on the Xbox. The Microsoft community, they weren't ready for that. Next thing you know, now to this very day, they're taking the Kinect out. I still think they're doing a bad job by selling that Kinect for $150 when they should be selling.
And nobody wants a fucking Kinect.
I like the
people that own
Kinect.
Xbox don't even want a
the
Kinect.
I know. Kids.
But I'm saying like the average person though, like they look at it and they're like, it's $150 for this. That's like
wait. Stop. Time out. This is where you both are wrong. YoSaihop, you said you think you feel bad for them selling Kinect for $150. $100. That makes no sense from a business standpoint. Otherwise, it's like, well, there's no profit. The Kinect is worth more than what they're selling it for. It would make no sense.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get into it. The Xbox One,
because
the Xbox One,
it's, huh?
The Xbox One was $500 with the Kinect, right? Now,
yes, but it's a bundle.
It's
a bundle.
They don't sell that bundle anywhere else.
So what happens is when you unbundle it, right? Now you have to see there has to be value. People need to feel like they got a deal when they bought the bundled Kinect bundle. So
where's that bundle at right now?
Because the original Xbox, the original Kinect.
They did not discontinue that bundle. That's still going to be a product. Still going to be a bundle until the Xbox One life cycle dies completely. They're not permanently discontinuing it.
I haven't seen that bundle in the stores at all.
You can buy that bundle anywhere. You just can't get it on Amazon. Amazon canceled the bundle.
It's at Best Buy all day, and that's where I get all my games and I shop.
I don't see that bundle in Best Buy. That's where I get my.
Microsoft said they're not stopping that bundle. They want that. They want, and that's why it costs more. They want you to buy the bundle. Like for example, when the original, you know how much the original Kinect was? That shit was damn near $150 itself. I remember buying that shit.
$129 for a shit.
Yeah, the original one was $150 because I got it.
Yeah, I remember. I got the unboxing from 2 years ago that I did of it.
Because I still had the white one when it came out, and then when it came out with the new style 360 with the Kinect bundle with it, I went and bought that. Me and my wife went down to the Best Buy to get it.
To be honest,
and it was awful.
Microsoft is not even pushing
good for what it was back then.
Wait,
it was pretty bad.
The thing is, because we could thank the Sony nation for that damn shit. Because the thing is, the problem was people were making it seem like the Kinect was a problem, which I don't think Kinect was a problem because.
Not at all.
The thing is, Kinect, the original Kinect sold 10 million in what? It sold 10 million like the first month.
It was in the Guinness Book of Records.
Yeah, it was like the fastest. I was like, Kinect wasn't the problem. I don't think. The thing is, when I seen the new Xbox and the new Kinect, I wasn't thinking of gaming purpose. I was thinking of the multimedia functions. I wasn't even thinking about gaming. I was like, as long as they give me Kinect Sports and Dance Central, I'm good with Kinect. Yeah. And you know what I mean? That's the only thing Kinect was on my mind for. I wasn't really looking for the new Xbox to have a Kinect. So the thing was, I don't think Kinect was the problem. The price was the problem, and then the way how Sony came out, they kind of came out.
No. What was the problem is the way that what was the dude name?
Don Mattrick.
Don Mattrick. The way after they presented the Xbox One, the way he said we have something for people that ain't going to be online all the time and can't afford the Xbox One. It's called 360. That is what fucked everything up for Xbox One. If that motherfucker, if it had been Phil Spencer from the beginning, would have been golden right now.
You know what's funny, man? Y'all turned on Don Mattrick heavily, man. Don Mattrick was responsible for a lot of the 360.
Dude, if you're trying to sell a product, you don't tell your fucking consumers, if you can't afford this project, keep the shit we already gave you.
Here's the thing.
Don Mattrick can't change.
Gave anybody anything.
Don Mattrick can't change. Don Mattrick is Don Mattrick. Don Mattrick been the same Don Mattrick with a 360 when it was all successful and y'all was loving him.
Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Can I get in here about that? Yeah, Don Mattrick was the same guy who was in charge of the 360, and Don Mattrick did a good job of getting the 360 out there. Yeah. He did a good job of getting their products and services out there. The problem with Don Mattrick is he was not an exclusives guy. He was not a let's secure exclusives guy. Under his leadership, Microsoft lost a lot of exclusives. A lot of games that Microsoft should have had locked down were let go and became multi-platform under Don Mattrick's watch. Now, saying about Don Mattrick is like complaining and trying to shut the barn door after the horses have escaped. What's done is done.
You want to know what he didn't do? He didn't let Shenmue 3 go.
Well, we're talking about something else now. But like, you want to get back to Don Mattrick and get back to that E3 press conference. Now, I'm a huge Xbox guy. That E3 2013 or whatever it was, that 2013 E3 was basically Microsoft was on top of their game, and a few corporate pinheads who had got lazy. Yeah. Microsoft had gotten lazy. I love Microsoft, and I'm going to say some things during this podcast that Xbox fans don't want to hear, but you're going to hear it from an Xbox guy. Microsoft had gotten complacent. Microsoft was the top dog. And you went on stage trying to present some things, television, and the Xbox One, if you have it, is a very innovative console. It is next generation to me. But when you're forcing some of these features and Kinect down people's throats, you know, and you're doing it almost arrogant, almost blasé, like, well, you're gonna love this. You're gonna want to play Kinect. You're gonna love DRM and always checking online.
Yeah, you're
so
gonna
Sony, so Sony sat back. Sony, who I'm sorry, PlayStation fans, Sony brought nothing to E3 2013. Sony sat back and watched this, and they waited. They watched the tweets, and they saw that nobody wanted DRM, nobody wanted always online, nobody wanted any of this, and they literally changed their E3 presentation based on Microsoft's failure. And you know what? As much as I hate Sony for their lies and their arrogance, Sony was brilliant. So now you flash forward to fall 2014, and they're ahead by leaps and bounds in sales. This is because of E3 2013 and Microsoft being complacent and arrogant and Sony being smart. Was it cheap? Was it a cheap win? Yes. So the reality is now Microsoft is down maybe, I don't know, 7-8 million units in sales. And guess what? It's going to take a while for the Xbox One to catch up to PlayStation 4 because now the work has been done. The die's been cast. All you can do now is forget about Kinect, get the games out there, and hope that the games catch fire. Because if not, you're going to keep hearing about 1080p. You're going to keep hearing about sales. And I think Jerry asked, "Where's the hype at?" I don't know where the hype is at. I've never seen a console sell with no hype, but it's selling. We don't know why. You got to give Sony their props.
Hey, can I get my little 2 cents here?
Yeah, let JBR speak.
All right, man, let me break this down to y'all, man, because I keep hearing y'all keep saying Sony was going to do this, Sony was going to do that. But listen, people, DRM is something that is always implemented in PS3, in Xbox 360.
Yes.
Microsoft just took a different spin and they implemented DRM in their own way so they can protect themselves and gain more money or whatever reason they wanted. They implemented DRM in such a way that the consumers was like, hey, we're not going to take that.
Right.
You know what I mean? I can't sit down in here and say Sony was going to do this and Sony was going to do it. All I can do is take what Sony did and present it to us live. I don't do all that background gaming politics crap. I don't do that crap. All right, that's not my business. My business is what they present to the consumer. What they present to the consumer was something totally opposite from what Microsoft was doing, and Microsoft was considered more anti-consumer based with that implementation of DRM.
Jack, and let me get into that consumer real quick. Right now, the PS4 is selling a better camera product right now. Not a better camera product, but they're selling something resembling to it, and it's their camera for $59 compared to something that is $150. And both of them are going to be used, but I'm just saying it's a cheaper product. Why not go for a PlayStation 4 when I can get that camera too for $59 and not just get the Xbox One? They're already not showing too big of a promise right now. So I said Overdrive is around the corner, and not too many people are hyping that game up right now. What's going on?
Right now, just to speak on the whole PS4 hype and all that stuff, getting into that, the PS4 came in as a cheaper console. It came in the camera was separate, so people right there is thinking, if you're a consumer, you're thinking like, okay, I know I'm a Microsoft Xbox fan, but I can get a console right here for $400. They're giving me all these free-to-play games. That gives me rooms. I can buy a game. I can buy the camera. It'll still be cheaper than what you're going to come out for with the Xbox One. Because
AJ, hey, hold on for me. Hey, Jerry, Marcus just, you might want to hit him with that link on Facebook.
Yeah,
All right.
get him a link.
But you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
with the whole pricing stuff, pricing was huge. And plus it came out first. You know, I think that was a big advantage as well.
What's
But
that?
the pricing and it kept coming out first before Xbox is a big advantage. But as far as people trying to figure out what's the hype about PlayStation, you know, what's the hype about PlayStation is that the fact that you can go onto the store and you see over 160 something games that you can choose from. You know, people not PlayStation say it got no games and all that stuff, but this console has games for every need. It's so much angles that you can go with PlayStation. Like, yo, you got this, you got this PC type games,
can I play
you got
on
this
it?
type of indie game, you got downloadable games, you got the multiplex that is coming out better.
Jay, Jay,
you play whatever games you want to play. They got all variety.
What am I gonna play?
Jay,
On the PS4?
Yeah, what am I gonna play on PS4
I
that I
got a lot
can't
of
play on
games.
Xbox?
That's the same thing that the infamous Second Son right now is
Hey,
leading
Marcus.
to me
Uh,
of the game of the year right now.
hey,
Even over
I'm not an
Saturday.
infamous fan though.
That's one game right there to play.
click the group link on the on Facebook.
That's crazy. Like that, you're the first person I ever seen to say Infamous is game of the year.
Infamous
Right
is
now, it's leading. To me, it's leading game of the year. It did everything that it needed to do in a video game. It was a big draw. It had a very good story. If anything was competing with it right now, it's Shadow of Mordor.
Listen.
Game of the year will obviously be Dota 2.
What we want?
It'll obviously be Dota 2, of course.
No, it's
Don't
not.
get me started again with you.
That's another subject, right? Is that another subject right now? We still on this Connect.
Oh, dude, no.
Why are we talking about Connect? Nobody wants one.
From what Zabari said, yes, PlayStation has all these downloadable titles, but if you look at their store, it's all their PS1, PS2 titles on top of the PS1, PS2, and PS3 titles, and then y'all have these remasters that y'all already have. If you still have it,
PlayStation got one remastered right now.
you have one remastered. Yes.
Yeah, how do you guys feel about that? I gotta ask all you guys.
If you got it on the store, I mean, what's the difference to? I mean, why are you buying it again?
What's the difference of an Xbox fan buying Halo Master Chief collection?
Because it's not.
That's a big difference. There's a big difference there. You can't compare the two.
Yes,
They're all remasters.
Because look, Jay,
These are games you bought in the past, and then like
one is just a
couldn't come up
collection,
with
one is
anything,
not a
so you
collection.
buy it
Jay,
again.
you know what the difference is? When you get the Halo Master Chief collection, you get Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 4, and all of the downloadable content that came with all 4 games.
I can play those games right now, though.
That's what I'm saying. It's the
If
same
you still
premise.
have your 360, then there's no point for you to buy it. That's what I'm trying to get to him. What is the point? If you still have your
So then what's
360,
the
'cause
point
I
of
still
buying
have
it at all
mine.
then?
Say
But what is the point of buying Halo Master Chief Edition if you're trying to knock Last of Us Remastered? What is the point of buying?
You know what? Because it's that remastered
Let me say something about The Last of Us Remastered, and I have to say, like, I actually think The Last of Us Remastered is a little more legitimate because there's a lot of people that bought the PS4 that came over from the Xbox, and they never played these games on PS3, and that's why it did well.
Sorry, hold on. All right, wait a minute. All right, I understand The Last of Us. I expected The Last of Us remastered, but the problem is with The Last of Us, it came out. Was it not even?
It's only been a year.
Yeah. But what about Tomb Raider?
So
Tomb Raider only came out a year.
Tomb Raider, Sleeping Dogs, Saints
Row,
Row,
Tomb Raider
Grand
as
Theft
well.
Auto, all same thing. Yeah.
And I said the same thing to the same ones that bought it, that already had it before. The people
I don't know. I bought Tomb
down.
Raider for $3, and it's a great game.
All right, so but think about this, right? Halo is what, 13, 14 years old now. I'm an Xbox fan, but I never owned, and I'll say this, and I tell everybody, I never owned the OG Xbox because I didn't buy my consoles back then. I only owned the PS2 and the GameCube because they was the most, like, at the time, affordable and what everybody had. So the thing is, what my friends used to do back in the day was tease me, you never play Halo, oh, you never play Halo, oh, you missing out, right? I never played or got to experience Halo 1 or Halo 2 full time or anything like that. So that right there, I'm already getting my money's worth. Halo, and then you got not only that is it's not just a port, it's the glorious 1080p that you all asked for. It's a freaking 60 frames per second that we all asked for. We ain't going to get a season pass on Master Chief Collection. We ain't going to get no DLC because everything's going to be right there in the game.
Yes.
Basically,
Let me say something.
And then there's the Master Chief Collection season pass announced next week.
Listen, man, my whole point is saying is that you can't knock a remastered if you're going to be buying a remastered. Halo 1 was already remastered. You know what I mean? So you're buying a remaster of a remaster. You know what I mean?
Guys,
I'm not against remasters. I'm all for it. You know, especially if it's a game that you like. But you can't knock one side but you're supporting the other. It's hypocritical.
Dude, I said the same thing about the fucking Grand Theft Auto. If the game just came out less than a fucking year ago, why not buy the fucking game?
Yeah, but Halo 1 was remastered just a year ago.
Graphics.
Halo 4.
You're gonna have better graphics.
Oh my god, dude. Not that much. Yeah, for Halo 1, 2, and 3.
No,
yes.
like I have a friend who bought Tomb Raider on the 360 when it came out, and then I'm like, dude, why are you buying it again for your PS4? Because I want to play with better graphics.
Oh my god, it still plays the fucking same. What's up, man?
No, it's not.
I have that game on my
The
fucking
buttons are still in the
I paid
same spot on the
$4.99 for it,
controller.
and I play it
buttons are
just
still
like
in the
they
same
do on
spot.
PS4.
I really think we're getting off topic here.
Order in the
We
court.
did go off topic.
gentlemen, if I
Order.
may,
Real quick.
if I
In
may,
order in the court. Someone.
Real quick.
Before we get back to the next topic, let's please
Someone
get
do
off of let's get off of Halo the Master Chief Collection, because the Master Chief Collection, you cannot compare it to a Tomb Raider that's been remastered. You cannot compare it to The Last of Us, great game. It's a remaster.
Well,
We're talking about. Hold on, let me
But the
finish.
remaster,
Guys,
though.
can I finish?
The
Can I
Last of
finish?
Us was
Can I
terrible.
finish? We're talking about a game that basically is coming out from Microsoft that is the ultimate fan service for everybody who not just has bought Halo or been a fan of Bungie. It's fan service for everybody who's ever been an Xbox fan. We're talking about all 4 Halo games. The Halo 5 beta. We're talking about instantly switching from one game to the next, any chapter, any place you want to go, any battle. This isn't a remaster. It's more than a remaster. It's an event. So to compare it to these other remasters is kind of silly, because
It's pretty much a collector's edition.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
But how are you gonna bash like other remasters
Right. Can't do that.
and then buy that?
About that.
Understand what the chief.
Grand Theft Auto? All right, it's not just Grand Theft Auto, any of the remastered games. Well, the PlayStation and Xbox One, they're now providing the Twitch option and being able to upload these things to YouTube now. Now that you have the option to be able to do sharing them on Facebook through your console, that's a good thing to be able to do that with Grand Theft Auto 5, because I can't do that with my PS3.
Man, these are all things I was able to do for years.
All right, but
PC.
if you were you're a PC guy,
Oh God, a
PC
elitist.
you know he had to throw the PC in there. All right, but
I gotta light a fire under your asses.
I know, but you probably spent an extra $300 something for a capture too. But
For
I'm just saying,
the graphics card and everything.
yeah, all that stuff.
What?
That's all.
Please don't go prices, because he's going to argue about prices. Let's just get off
We're not gonna do that. In my $400 PlayStation 4, I can stream to Twitch. I can share this stuff to
Yeah, I can too.
to
I can do
Facebook.
that. I can do that on my computer.
Kid,
I don't need no capture card. I don't need any of that.
Kid Smooth, is Kid Smooth still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Kid Smooth, listen, but before we end this podcast in about an hour or whatever, we need to talk about 2 things: this whole 1080p argument, and we also need to talk about the bias that's been in the media and the hate towards. We need to talk about those subjects. I mean, those 2 subjects right there, 1080p and the media just going buck wild with nonsense.
It's something PC gamers have been able to do for years, and like the new consoles can't even do them. It's disappointing.
Well, no, it's not. If you didn't if you weren't expecting it to be honest.
Well, when I here, this is like, let me tell you like what I was expecting when I was looking for the new consoles. Around like last year, you know, you had the PS3, you had the PS4 announcement, you had the Xbox One announcement. All right, I'm like, okay, cool. And then like they can't even do 1080p 60 frames a second, something that a mid-range PC do. And you know, that got me thinking, how much money did I spend on my Xbox 360 within the 5 years that I owned it? It came out to like $1,100 after everything was said and done. Buying games, buying, you know, controllers. I spent a lot of money on controllers. I used to play NHL. I would go through a controller every 6 months, and that's ridiculous. So, and then like another thing is, I'm stuck on their same headsets. You know, like when I want a new headset, I have to buy the Xbox headset. I can't go buy nothing else. So then I looked into the PC and I looked at what I could do. Well, you could buy the Radio Shack headset. Ooh.
I bought some Turtle Beaches. But
those are expensive. Like it's like $130 for a pair of Turtle Beaches if you want to compare.
I mean, okay,
but anyway, let me
Go ahead.
So, I was looking at like building a PC, and I saw I could build something for around $700 with everything included. That's with my monitor and all that shit. I can hook it up to my fucking TV. I don't have to pay $50 a year just to play online with other people, and I get a whole like I get access to a whole ton of exclusives. Like I don't see why anyone else wouldn't do this.
Because there are PC guys and there are console guys.
Convenient.
You don't have to do that. You know how many games I play with a fucking 360 controller?
Yeah, but the most
you're acting like every game that comes out for PC is compatible with a controller, which I know every game for PC is not compatible.
It's not.
You're just saying things that don't make sense.
Let me talk. We let you talk for 20 minutes.
It wasn't 20 minutes. It was like 2 minutes.
It felt like 20.
But the fact of the matter is, not every controller is compatible with every game. Okay, I don't want to wait.
If you play any major title, any major title, you can play with a controller. It has the drivers for it, and the fucking buttons pop up on the screen like you're playing on an Xbox.
All right, so why buy a controller if you can buy a console?
What?
But why? It's like if you want the feel for a PC, why are you buying a controller?
Exactly.
I like the controller.
My PC.
I don't have to do anything. I don't think you get it. Like
my
PC play on mouse and keyboard. If I want to play with a controller, I can play with a controller.
My PC friends, I know this is going to be hard for some of you PC guys to understand, but try to listen to this and try to rationalize
I know why
this.
some people don't want to do a PC.
Hold on 1 second.
It's because they think it's hard. No. Like
it's not that people don't want to do the PC because it's hard.
It's convenient. Like
you gotta let him get his started.
I'm trying to help you, dude. I'm trying to help you. Listen, long after PlayStation has gone out of business, long after Xbox has gone out of business, there is going to be Nintendo, and there's going to be people buying Nintendo consoles over the PC. Now, why is this? Because there are console people and there are PC people, and that's the way it's always going to be. You're not going to trick these folks into the PC guys into buying consoles. You're not going to talk to console guys into paying $1,200 to get a GTX 9000 and build a PC. It's not going to happen.
9,000
gaming experience.
No.
There's always going to be guys that are going to buy the Nintendo console. They want to play on consoles.
Like misconceptions, though. That's a misconception. You don't need $1,200 to build a PC. You can build a PC right now that can outperform any fucking. Stop. You gotta let me talk, man. Like you can build a PC right now for around the same price or even less than the price of a new console. And it does 1080p. It's more powerful. Like you can go build right now. 740.
Let me
go buy an R9 270. And then it's still more
everybody's
powerful.
talking about 4K gaming right now.
What's
the PC is talking about 4K gaming.
Okay, let me talk. Well, okay, let's say I do go out and I get this PC you speak of. All right. 3 years from now, you could say what you want, but if I want to play games on decent settings, I'm gonna have to upgrade. I mean, you could say what
You're not
you
going to
want.
have to upgrade.
The point of the matter is I'm going to have to upgrade. 8 years from now, my Xbox One will play anything that comes out for it.
Yes.
Well, no, here's the thing. This is what you're not understanding.
Let me say one more thing.
Something though.
But let me say one more thing. The primary reason I do not play PC is because, first off, you guys don't get a whole lot of support from devs. You could say you do, but you don't. Yeah. Okay, 2 generations of GTA 5's coming out before PC gets it once.
That's pretty harsh.
That is harsh.
That's pretty harsh.
I mean, give it. They do have Steam that have games that's like GTA, but it's not.
I think you guys just don't know what you're talking about. Like when it comes to PC, like
convenience.
Yeah, they get support. They get support from devs. It's just games that
we get support from devs. Like I'm gonna tell you, like I've been on console for a long time, and you know I come over to PC and I thought it would be all this. I have to upgrade. I have to do this and I have to do that. Right now, my PC is more powerful than the Xbox, so it will always be more powerful than the Xbox.
I believe
years from now if I have the same components in it.
I believe
so here, well, let me finish. Stop trying to cut me down. And then like, oh my God. Anyway, like you know, it's still gonna run better on this than it will on the Xbox or the PS4 because here's the thing: when you have a console, you can't make it any better. Like you're just stuck with the hardware that's in the console. If you want to upgrade your console or whatever, there has to be a whole new console coming out.
Wrong.
Yeah, but that's the convenience.
How is that wrong?
I don't have
to.
But here's the thing, though. If I want to play, but here's the thing, though. I can upgrade my PC. I can make it better.
For how much more?
I want to sell my
For how much more?
For how much more?
Yes.
Yeah.
However much I want it to be.
Give me a price.
I don't know. What are you trying to hit?
Go with your best shot. How much would you upgrade it for?
How much would a better graphic card?
Well, I have an R9 270X right now.
How much is that? No. How much is the one that's going to be more than that? That's better than that?
Well, I don't know. I
Come on,
plan
choose the price. The question.
You gotta let me talk before I say anything, man.
Hey, you know what's funny? Let me say something real quick. You know what's funny?
Oh my God.
I don't have no issue against PC guys. I just feel like you guys are like the vegetarians. Vegetarian, like they look down upon you because you eating meat. Like, yo, let me enjoy my meat, man. I like steak. I like hot dogs. I like burgers. You know what I mean? That's it.
I like not having to wait 10 years for one game.
And the thing is, when you hear the PC guys talk, you hear their passion, and I appreciate that. But the thing is, like, he's saying, the PC.
You guys know what you're talking about. Like, you're saying a bunch of things that like aren't true.
Okay.
How about the price of your capture card?
The price? The price of capture card? I don't need a capture card.
I
don't need to buy one. If you want to, when I upgrade my graphics card.
Yes, when you.
Okay, let's see. If I want a 780, which is the top of the line, which was the last year's top of the line card, I can get one for about like 300.
That's too much. That's a $600.
If I put a 780 in your fucking computer, you have any idea what that thing's gonna do to a game? You can play on.
I just want to play the video game. I don't care what
That's
because I'm sick and tired of talking about PCs, man.
Oh my God.
Like the PC's giving me a headache. All right, because before that's what I'm gonna say.
It's too hard. It's too hard for you to put together.
No, yeah, this is why a bunch of people don't buy this shit.
Actually, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Like, it's no harder than putting together a Lego set. Like,
all right, great. Nobody does it. I don't even play with Legos. I won't even let my kids play with Legos.
This is all I want to do. I want to hook my HDMI to the motherfucking system.
There you go, man.
I hook up. I do that to my PC too.
Without having to
hook up my HDMI to my television.
Graphics card,
turn it on.
I'm about to make this real simple.
Yeah.
What cars sell most? Automatics or standards?
Automatic.
All right, console sells more than PC for gaming purposes because it's simpler.
Okay.
It's simpler. That's all. People that buy consoles don't buy it for the reasons that people build PCs for.
Here's a damning statistic that I have no proof on, but I'm sure I could prove it. If PlayStation and Xbox were not out there, and all that was out there was Nintendo with their next Wii and the PC, the Wii would be selling like hotcakes. People just want to come home, plug in a console, and play their games and go to work. That's all they want to do.
Dude, but I mean, like, that's even getting more complicated now. I mean, like, look at it. Remember, like, the 360 and the PS, well, like, at least with the 360, you could just pop in a game and just play it. I can't do that on the Xbox One. When I buy a game on my Xbox One, I have to sit there and wait for it to install.
That's how I feel when I have to
install on a PC.
No, I just download it from Steam. I can just download it on Steam.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, so it's the same. It's at the same level now. It's at the same level.
What about when you guys change all the damn settings for the damn game to look at it in 4K and all that shit? That's time.
If you wanted to play at the speeds you wanted to play, you gotta fuck with the fucking you gotta fuck with the settings.
That's not true. There's a lot of programs that you can do that'll optimize the game. Like almost like every game.
To play.
No, here's the thing. No, when you get a game and you put it in, you can just have it. You could set the settings to whatever you want, or you can have the game optimize it for you.
Let me get November 12th or 16th, whenever those consoles came out. All I had to do was open up my box, place it nicely near my TV, plug that some bitch up, and
then your disk drive go make noises, and then you're like, why is it spitting the disk out? And then you gotta go send it back because you can't replace your disk drive.
I got a warranty.
Yeah, but you gotta send your whole system back.
What happens to you when your motherboard fries then, huh? What happens when your motherboard fries? You buy a new one.
I go buy a new one, and then I send my old one back to RMA, and then when it comes back from RMA, I send back the one I bought back to the store.
Yeah.
Can we get
no money?
You guys are going to win this battle. Move to the next topic.
Yes, please.
All right. So I got a question for Jabari. Jabari. What game you playing this fall?
Damn. I'm not playing this one game. I'm playing many games.
You're gonna be playing DriveClub.
I will be playing DriveClub. What you want to be specific? What I'm gonna be playing on the PS4?
Yeah, what you gonna be playing on the PS4, man?
This holiday, I'll be playing DriveClub. I'll be playing Little Big Planet 3. I'll be playing some Samurai Warrior, waiting for that to come out next week. And I'll be playing that Guilty Gear. And I'm waiting for those free-to-play titles like the Loadout, the Planet Side 2 for hitting PS4. I'm waiting for a title on the Vita that's called Freedom Wars. I can't wait for that. That's coming out at the end of the month. I think the same day as Sunset.
That's what's
like
up.
I said. People. As I said, man, I don't have to worry about games on PlayStation. I got over like 80 something games on my PlayStation 4 right now.
How much?
You know what I mean?
How much of
That's
them
impressive.
are PS4 titles?
What was that?
How many of them are PS4 only titles?
Well, I didn't count how much is PS4 only title, but you can get into the exclusives.
That's not nice, guys. You're baiting Jabari. That's not nice.
If you asking,
how many of those 90 games that you have are PS4 titles?
There's many PS4 titles. Like, what you asking? Is it an indie? Is it a?
I'm talking about what games only come out for PS4.
Guilty Gear is coming out, you guys. Guilty Gear is a
How
good game.
many of those 90 games that you have are PS4 titles? How? I mean, it's a simple question. I mean,
well, it's not a simple question because it's a lot. It's a lot of games that is only on PS4 that I have. If you're looking at exclusives, I only bought
90 games have not come out for PS4 that are only.
What are you talking about? There's 100. There is 100. Yeah, I'm not just talking about only on PS4. I'm talking about games that's on my PS4.
That's what I'm asking. I'm not asking about all the games because I know most of those games were from PS3, PS2, PS1.
No, it's not. It's not. That's not true. That's not true. What store are you talking about?
Are you serious? From the
PS4 store don't have any PS2 games, PS1 games.
Oh, you talking about PlayStation Now?
Yeah, the PlayStation Now. You tell.
Oh, PS Now. I'm not even counting those games.
Those rentals. Now he talking about those the indie games, the free to play indies that they got. They're not AAA titles, but they're games. They're games.
I'm talking. Look, if you want to be specific, there's only 2 exclusives that I've missed since PlayStation come out so far. The rest of the exclusives I already have.
Okay.
That's many. That's a lot of games. So if you try and tell me how many PS4 games only, I can't just sit. I have to go into my library and actually count it up.
Aren't they all PS4 games? Since
That's what I'm saying. All the games is on PS4.
Listen,
No.
whoever
No,
asked
you're not
whoever asked Mr. Clark that question was trying to do it in a roundabout way and just say what's coming
how
out
many
for
people are
PS4 this holiday other than
Exactly.
Little
And
Big
it-
Planet.
He's making it.
Nah, he
more
took
than
a
it
shot.
is. It's a simple question.
I wasn't trying to take a shot, but that was the question the interviewer was trying to ask.
Somebody
when
asked
is-
me that question.
When is Metal Gear 5 coming out?
Somebody asked me that question. I'll take that same question for.
Come out like 2017.
Yeah, but he's asking the question, what only games for the PS4 in my library that I have? You know what I mean? I can simply say there's a lot of games on my PS4, but I'll have to sit down here and ask. If he's talking about exclusives, what exclusives do I have? I can sit here and say, out of all the exclusives, I only missed 2.
Okay.
And if going back to what Jerry's what Kid Smooth's asking, as I said, right now, as I said, I'm waiting for Samurai Warrior on 4. I already have Little Big Planet, all that stuff. I'm waiting for Guilty Gear to hit the store. I'm waiting for the major free-to-play games to hit the store, and that's pretty much it. Well, I'm not just locked into a PS4. I got an Xbox One, I got a Wii U, I got a Vita, I got other options like I always do.
See, like, here's my thing with PlayStation, is where are their JRPGs? Like, I don't understand how a Japanese company doesn't release anything exclusive for PS4.
PlayStation
Be
got
the only
like,
one to have them.
That's when I got my first PlayStation 1. That was the reason why I had got PlayStation.
PlayStation 1 was all of
Because
that.
of because of the JRPGs.
I think you guys need to pay attention more in the news when it comes to PlayStation, because
And you know
look
what?
at all the JRPGs that's coming out of 2015 alone. You got Yi.
Persona is not that tight.
Persona is what?
Shit is boring.
Oh,
Persona is a great game.
hey,
I love
keep
Persona
the question. You just said Persona is not the type, though.
The new Persona is boring to me.
There is no
How do you
new
not like
Persona. What new
Persona? Don't you want to be like in your own kawaii little Japanese high school universe with all your friends and date Chi? Like
Persona
isn't that
4
what you want?
Golden is not like a new title. You know what I mean? That's just a
All right,
title
hold
for
on.
PS2. That's
Keep
real.
announcing these JRPGs. Okay, we moved on Persona.
You got Yeez. You got the Sky 5. You got the Dragon Quest Heroes coming
Sky
out.
5 is pretty good.
You got
Sky is pretty good.
Is this just PS4 or PS3?
this is
both.
this is
It's gonna be
PS4.
both.
Is
Sony?
some of them is both.
All right, because
the Sky 5 is
about Dragon's Crown did just come out for free for the Vita too, and that's a
Yeah.
pretty good game right there. So
Yeah, that is.
got a lot. You can't really downplay. Sony puts in some sneak titles in there. You know,
Yeah.
you just got to pay attention to it. That's all it is.
That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people that diss Sony, they're not paying attention to Sony. You can't tell a Sony guy what kind of games I'm trying to tell you. Then you're discrediting it. You know what I mean? That's hilarious to me.
Yeah, but when I ask, when everybody asks, nobody tells us about those games. Nobody say anything about those
You
games.
asked Jabari what games are coming out,
Yeah,
and
but
then
he
he
didn't
tells
tell
you,
me.
and then you're like,
No,
it's not.
No, you're not even listening. You're not even listening. When I asked him what games out of those 90 games that he said were PS4 system only games.
Coming this fall or all together? Can you
That's
say all
already
together?
there. Because he said he has 90 games right now. And I haven't heard
90
of the
games?
90 games that came out. Did you not
There's
say
I have,
he
like,
had 90
I
games?
have 130 games, but
Yeah,
those
but-
are just games.
What? Are you Jabari?
You guys are saying.
Yes, I am. I'm Jabari. I'm all of you.
The question
Are you
is, the
Jabari?
question was
That's all I'm
asked
asking.
to pretty much try to say like PlayStation doesn't have any games. I simply implied to say that I have about 90 something games on my PlayStation right now. PlayStation 4. If you look in my library, it's like 93, 9
I
whatever.
haven't seen your library. So I can't.
You know what I mean? But you was asking what
Go on, that's
PlayStation.
Go on his YouTube channel. He has it. He got it on his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll check his YouTube channel.
The thing is, well, the public, I'd say the majority of the opinion says the PS4 is either more powerful than the Xbox or even better than the Xbox, and I've been sitting here scratching my head for about 4 or 5 months now, trying to figure out how and why.
It is more powerful. It's just a more powerful system.
Show me a game that tells me it's more powerful. Until I see that, that's when I think.
I could just show you what's under the hood, and that'll just tell you what's more powerful.
Has any of that stuff been under the hood?
Here's the thing.
Proved in the
Well,
video
here's the
game?
thing. You know anything about computer
Can we
components?
please get all specs again?
Yeah,
We did not
because-
have
because-
computer
because-
persons in here.
Well,
Yeah.
no. When you run
Yeah.
a system with an APU, it shares memory with the CPU and the GPU, And unfortunately for the Xbox fans, the Xbox One has slower DDR3 memory. The PlayStation 4 has GDDR5. That's video RAM memory.
All right,
and that's how it's able to run games better.
Show me where there's some sort of massive leap between the two. Is there a massive leap? Is there? Oh my god. Oh, god.
Because right now.
Look at Battlefield.
Look at
Battlefield's a good one.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Slow down 1 second. Stop. You just stepped into a pile of shit. When we do look at Battlefield, and we look at Battlefield 4 at 720p versus Battlefield 4 and PS4 at 900p, you look at that. You look at the video taken by Digital Foundry that they had to say, listen, guys, we're not going to apologize for this video. This came off of our capture system. You can see the game looks the same. In fact, some of the colors are more pronounced on the Xbox One. Now, hold on.
When you do those comparison videos, they do that on purpose with the colors so you can see which one's different. But here's the thing. A lot of people that play these games don't even have 1080p televisions. Yeah, so a lot of those people say they can't tell because they can't even run it at 900p anyway.
Now, I just want to answer Kid Smooth's question. Kid Smooth said, show us one game, and that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for that one game. And Sony, you had it. You
can look at Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider runs on 30 frames a second on the PS.
We all have to speak one at a time, or else this podcast is going to fail. We're waiting for that one game because Sony, your one game to show us this power should have freaking been DriveClub. But instead, hold on 1 second, guys. Instead, it was Forza Horizon 2 on the purportedly weaker console that was running at 4 times multi-sampling anti-aliasing 1080p. It's Forza 5 that's running in 1080p, 60 frames a second. By now, PlayStation 4 should have destroyed this console in graphics. I'm not going to go to this multi-platform argument about, this multi-platform is at a better resolution, and anyway, it gets upscaled on the Xbox. Hold on 1 second.
No. I have to ask you a question. How is the multiplat invalid? They're the same game.
Hold on 1 second. The multiplat.
They're the same game.
Do you know why the multiplat is invalid?
Because it was invalid.
Because it was invalid when the argument was brought up for PlayStation 3. So it's invalid now.
It's the same game. It's going to run better on the system that is more powerful.
Hold on 1 second though.
End of the argument.
No. It's not the end of the argument, because the argument that was brought up is, where is the PlayStation game at, PC guy, that looks better than one game on Xbox One, which is Forza Horizon 2, which no one wants to give any credit for. I even doubted Forza Horizon 2. When I had the demo, I was like, oh man, I'm not impressed by this. Then I played it and got to Nice, France, and saw the lighting effects and was like, whoa, okay, this is on some other shit. So what Kid Smooth is saying is, where is the game at that shows us this 50% more power? If I would see it, I would eat dog shit. But I haven't eaten dog shit yet.
My bad. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Like, a lot of the questions that you guys are asking, you guys don't want to accept the answers. You know what I mean? You guys ask the question, where's the power at?
Right.
If you look at Infamous Second Son, Infamous Second Son looks better than any Xbox game out today.
No, it doesn't.
In my opinion.
That's your opinion.
Care about that? I don't know.
DriveClub. You know, have you guys played Infamous Second Son? Anybody in here has played Infamous Second Son?
I have played it, and it looks really good.
You know what I mean? DriveClub. You know, I played Forza Horizon 2. I played DriveClub. Forza Horizon 2 is no slouch. Don't get it twisted. It's a very good looking game. The art design of the game is very good. It fits the game. But DriveClub is a better looking game. And the story.
I haven't seen it.
Looks everything around it.
You got a lot of people saying that they haven't seen it. You're looking off of YouTube and Twitch streams, but you got to look at this thing on your TV, your own TV. You know, you guys asking a question, you get an answer, but you don't want to accept it because it doesn't fit your needs of what you want to hear.
I don't have
Here's my issue. The thing was, back when in 2001, when the Xbox came out and then you had the PS2 and the GameCube, you know how when you turned on the original Xbox, you knew that shit was a better looking, the games were just better looking because it was clearly a more powerful console. Now, people act like when you turn on a PS4 game and an Xbox One game, it's like an even bigger difference than that. And the thing is, I'm having trouble seeing differences at all. I've been going back playing PS4 games, playing the Xbox game, and I'm like, okay, I don't see where it says, shit, oh, damn, I see it now. I haven't got that oh shit moment. You know what I mean? There's Xbox games, Xbox only games that are out that look better than PS4 games I've seen, and there's PS4 games that seem like they can be run on an Xbox. And the thing that drives me crazy is like, okay, everybody says look under the hood of the PS4, and I was like, okay, I see all this shit, but the thing is, it can't do half the shit that Xbox can do with its weak little memory and shit like that. I don't understand how can an Xbox run all the stuff it's doing with the games it could get at its capacity, plus multitask and all that other shit. So my question is, okay, the PS4 has powerful hardware, but it doesn't have the greatest software and it doesn't have the capabilities to makes it more powerful. I don't see a leap in graphics. I don't
really
see
hasn't been a game that's really been so demanding.
I don't agree with that statement though.
Platforms though.
You're saying that the PS4 doesn't have software and all that stuff. I think the PS4 software is great. That's why I play on it all the time.
I think it looked good on it. I think that Infamous looks really good for that.
Infamous does look good.
Infamous is a beast of a game.
Just here. You guys just gotta wait for Metal Gear Solid 5, and then
Metal Gear when it came out on it looked good. That was a good looking game.
Man, I'm tired of waiting. Guys, listen, as my old boss used to say and drive me crazy, the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding with Forza Horizon 2, with Rise. I don't know when Rise won that Best Graphics of the Year award from whoever that was. Yes. But the proof is in the pudding, and all I know is right now, I'm sure PS4 is a fantastic console, but for right now, the Xbox One exclusives just seem to be killing it. And that's what the discussion should be. The discussion should be games.
Yeah, over PlayStation and PS4, the Xbox exclusives are killing
it. We've somehow gotten off the discussion and gotten the discussion in 1080p and what's under the hood and who cares what's under the hood? Because we used to have these discussions back in 2006. Oh my God, the wars they had on the one-up blogs about the cell processor and Xenos, and it went on and on and on and on and on, and then finally it was Naughty Dog who took apart the PS3 and gave us Uncharted 2. Then, oh my God, look at that, the Xbox 360, it's maxed out, it's finished. Then Crytek took apart the 360 and gave us Crysis 2, which wasn't supposed to be able to even run on that console. So what we want to get to
with these developers, bad on that console. Have you actually played Crysis 2 on the 360?
Yes, I have. I love that game.
Yeah, it drops down to like 10 frames a second. It's awful.
Yeah, but Crysis 2 is on PS3 too.
But the thing is, can I finish? The game looked great. It played great, and I didn't have a frames per second machine telling me the frames were dropping. I just enjoyed the game. Why can't we get back to enjoying games anymore? What happened to just enjoying a game? What happened to just enjoy it? Because hold on, guys, the conversation has changed. The conversation has changed, and I think we're letting some of these PC guys, no offense to you, we're letting IGN and we're letting a lot of these boneheads change the conversation. But Nintendo, who we continue to diss, Nintendo has stayed on topic and are giving us great games. And everybody's like, when did this happen? When did the Wii start putting out? When did the Wii start putting out great games? Because they stayed on topic while we're sitting over here having this pissing contest about frames per second and resolution. Nintendo has stayed on topic, and I'm envious of them.
We don't have that many games.
We've been here for an hour. We haven't really talked about games at all.
No, and we're about to talk about them now. Because let's talk about that Bayonetta 2 that's about to come out. Have you guys played that demo?
I've seen the demo in action, and I'm jealous. I'm jealous of Wii owners.
Oh, I'm gonna Twitch it. So go ahead and I'll put my Twitch down in a minute. But that is a beast game. You ain't gotta worry about the graphics in that one because the gameplay in there is going to keep you hooked on it for sure.
Yeah. The demo was real good. I give Nintendo a lot of credit on locking that down. Because I still got to get used to the button prompts because the button's a little weird because they have the action, the punches on the like the triangle would be, but it should be where the box would be. But other than that, it's a beast sort of.
But you don't need to just use the buttons. They have a new feature in there. They have a swiping feature in there now with the stylus. You don't have to use the buttons anymore. That's two forms of playing that game.
Oh yeah, I use the Pro controller. With that.
There was a video on YouTube showing Bayonetta having this boss fight, and she was fighting this boss on top of a jet or some kind of F-15 bomber. And I'm looking at this like, oh my God! Like I never asked once what resolution it was in, or what frames per second it was in. I just said, yo, I'm actually envious of the Wii U owners right now because that game looked crazy.
And let's talk about how long the game's going to be. It's around, what, 9-10 hours for that game? That's some game time right there. To complete that game.
Go and you check GameSpot, they have a boss fight on there where she's fighting someone else that has the same powers as her, and there's summoning giant creatures to fight with them. I mean, it's insane.
Wow.
It's a video game.
In the background, and the way the ones in the background, the giant monsters fight in the background, if she's losing the battle, her monster would lose the battle. You could see it in the background if you were paying attention.
That's crazy.
That is nice.
That game is awesome.
It is. Awesome. And it will probably be
when it was on 360, when it was on 360 and PS3, and I bought it. I bought the first one.
Here goes the better part. Nice. Here goes the better part about it. If you got a Wii U, it's going to come with both of those games. You're going to get one, and you're going to get two. So you're going to get
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, that's why I just bought it. I bought it digitally because it was cheaper, and it had both of them. But I never really get to play the first one because it didn't do too well.
It's still in that one, but it's still in the same topic. That's where I want to get into these games right now. I think that the digital games that people are buying right now should be $10 less than what you're buying for a hard copy disc in the store. And that's something that Nintendo does. They're dropping a price on some of these things.
Wow. Most of the time, I mean, both of them you do see discounts though on both of them. Like most of my games on Xbox, on PS3, all of my PS4, all my games is digital, and you will see discounts on it. Some of them, not all of them though.
How long does it take to get that discount though? That's the question.
Not when you buying it. Like I know Rise, when I got that game, it was discounted when I got the game. I think it was like $10 cheaper on Xbox. And then
did you get it when it first came out, or how long ago?
Nah, it wasn't. I got it back in like February.
Because I paid $30 for the game.
Since we're talking about games, and since we have some PlayStation people in here, what do you guys think this game that Sony's going to announce that's an exclusive in December? Because I'm very curious.
Yeah, I'm going to that event. I don't know what game they're going to announce.
It's probably the
Shenmue.
But I know it's two games they're supposed to announce. Capcom is a Capcom game they're supposed to announce that hasn't been announced yet, and also that other one where everybody's going crazy about, where you got Sean Murray, you got other game devs just talking about, yo, this game looking really good and all that crap.
What games do you think is going to be?
I don't know. I mean, everybody say Shenmue. I'm not too sure on
what
that.
What about Metal Gear?
I think it's trying to surprise people.
Come on, what about Metal Gear, man?
It's not going to be Metal Gear. That's going to.
I think coming out. Surprise people. People know that's coming eventually.
It's got to come out soon.
On the Capcom side, to be honest, I don't know about the other game, but the Capcom side, I would like it to be like a Devil May Cry exclusive to PS4.
I would. I'd get a PS4 for Devil May Cry.
Yeah, I would.
I love Devil May Cry.
I love Devil May Cry too, and if it had went to PS4 only, that would make me buy a PS4.
I will buy a PS4.
How do you guys feel about the last Devil May Cry game?
Watch it be finally having multiplayer.
I thought it was pretty good.
I love the last one.
The last one was good. I did hate on it though, because it wasn't original Dante, but it was pretty good when I played it.
I don't know. I like new Dante better.
I liked the new Dante better too.
Yeah, he actually killed people.
Hey Sony, listen, stick to what you do best. I will take $400 and go buy a PlayStation 4 when you do one thing. Give me God of War 4, then I'll make a move. A true God of War, not that God of War Ascension. Give us a true God of War running on the PlayStation 4.
Yeah,
that will make me move.
Maybe they'll do an HD collection, you know, like I'll get all the God of War games in a God of War Kratos collection.
Right. Besides that Halo Chief Master collection, because most of the Xbox fanboys are for sure they have that Xbox One already. So can you say I didn't have an Xbox One already? Because you know I got the Nintendo first, and then I was sold on the PlayStation 4. Although I have this system, but what can sell me? Like the same question you gave to Bari, PlayStation fans. What game can sell me to go out and buy? Pay $400 or $500 for the Xbox One system.
The thing, if you want to buy an Xbox One system, if you're a racing game fan, the Xbox One is the flagship console for Forza. Forza Motorsports, the racing game franchise. franchise, and they've already spit out two. Let me finish. They spit out 2 quality racing games within 1 year. Also, Insomniac Games, which was a huge developer of Sony PlayStation, helped build the Sony PlayStation brand.
I'm gonna have to stop you. Like,
don't stop.
I'm not gonna say, no. I'm not gonna say Forza 5 is bad.
Dude.
But like, as far as like competitive,
he's missing the whole point of why we do this podcast.
Bro, yo, real talk. I give Xbox a hard time, man. But yo, you gotta let the brother finish.
Yeah, please.
I mean, no disrespect, but you gotta make it finish, bro.
Yeah. You have Insomniac Games, which is a fantastic developer. Resistance to Fall of Man, Ratchet and Clank. They're doing Sunset Overdrive, and Sunset Overdrive is a gamble for Insomniac and Microsoft. Right now, if you're into crazy fun games, it looks amazing. Now, I know I'm not going to sell you on Halo, but we also have Fable Legends coming out. Fable Legends is 4-player fantasy game role-playing. It looks fantastic. And as we go into the future, you've got Tomb Raider coming exclusively. You've got Quantum Break coming. You've got Crackdown, the return of some old Xbox classics. As far as exclusives go, they're very different from everything that PlayStation is offering. So if you've got $400 and you're a Wii owner and you like racing games, you like action games, you like the games from these big legendary developers like Insomniac, these colorful, beautiful, vibrant, graphically rich games, then Xbox One is the place to go. It's just that simple.
YoSaihop, I'm also he just sold you on like the exclusive. I'm gonna sell you on like when you're walking in to a store and what you're gonna get for your money. All right, here's the thing where I think where people like get lost. All right, one, Xbox does true bundles, whereas you buy the console, you get the game for free. Whereas PlayStation, you buy the console, they add on another $50 to the price of the game. So not only that, but
Really?
looking to get a new console this fall. Look, and you have options out the ass. No homo. I'm sorry. All right, October 28th. You got the white Xbox One, which comes with Sunset Overdrive. There's no price hike in it. It's just a $400 console. November 2nd.
Hey, you forgot something. It's white.
I said it. It's white. A white console.
White console.
November 2nd. You have the Assassin's Creed bundle, which is 2. One with the Kinect, which they're still selling, and one without the Kinect. For one's $400, one's $500. They come with the one with Kinect comes with 3 games. It comes with Assassin's Creed Black Flags, comes with Assassin's Creed Unity pre-order, and it comes with Dance Central because it comes with the Kinect. The $400 bundle comes with Black Flags and Unity. That's right there is a steal.
Don't forget about the Call of Duty bundle.
That's what I'm getting to next. November 4th. You got the Call of Duty design, 1 terabyte one with the Call of Duty game. I feel like the packaging, the bundling, the holiday deals, you just get more for your money. If a parent or if you're going into a store looking to buy a new console and you only got enough money to buy the console, you're getting a good value if you go and get an Xbox One. And say if you had, I don't mean to do this to you guys, but say if you ain't have the full $60, but you had about $40 on you. You hooked that bad boy up. You didn't even get another game. You got the game that comes with the console. Damn, you got EA access right there for $30, and that's like 8 games right there. Like, that's more of a value. I'm sorry, I just think the Xbox One, even though I enjoy playing on it, I love the interface, I love the community, I love Xbox Live, I just feel like if you strip me away from the Xbox One and I had no consoles and I had to start all over, I'm going to go to the store and I'm getting me the one that's getting me more for my money, and that's going to be the Xbox One right there.
I don't think you get the most.
And Nintendo fans, one more thing, Nintendo fans.
I get free games all the time.
Not to keep Nintendo fans, not to keep harping on Sunset Overdrive. Yeah. But if you look at Sunset Overdrive, that is normally not a Microsoft move.
No, I was thinking.
Hold on 1 second. That is an odd freaking move for Microsoft. That game, that looks like a Nintendo move. That looks like a Nintendo game. That's the oddest thing about it is that is so unlike Microsoft to get a game that colorful, that vibrant,
Viva Pinata,
that quirk, Viva Pinata. But
you never played Crackdown?
Sunset Overdrive that's a Nintendo move. So right there, if I'm a Nintendo fan, I'm looking at Sunset Overdrive like, wait a minute, they stole one of our games. That's our move right there.
Because I mean, we got Devil's Third coming out, and you guys can think the same way with PlayStation and Xbox.
Yeah.
Getting that game, and Devil's Third is coming out to the Wii U.
If Microsoft really wanted to get some more Nintendo fans, they'll let Rare do their job and do the games like they used to do back for the Super Nintendo and shit.
Cherry.
That's all.
Get smooth.
Can I speak on it? Because that's all Xbox really would have to do is to be able to pursue these Nintendo fans into coming over to their console, because it seems like more Nintendo fans, they either have a PC or they have a PS4. They don't. Most of them aren't catering to that Xbox One, because it seems like the games aren't more into their nature. I mean, I play all types of games, but Forza 2, I mean, I really like the Mario Kart. I like the wittiness of it. It's giving me the downloads for it. Some of them are free. I don't want to pay for them or not. When my friends come over, we're all over into a big-ass battle, fight each other. We could be playing for some type of push-ups. I feel like for the Xbox One, everything has to be online, and I'm not getting that user-to-user experience that I need to have. I'm getting a little bit more of that sometimes with the PS4 when it comes to the games, but they both have the third-party exclusives that are coming to their consoles. So they both seem about the same, but that Sunset Overdrive is a witty type of game that can't sell a Nintendo person over to that console, and I agree. That's why I have an Xbox One to this day.
Here's my thing with Nintendo. All right, I have a Nintendo Wii U. You can ask the kid. I always talk about it. I'm always playing it. I have, but the new game Hyrule Warriors, I just can't comprehend why that doesn't have any kind of online components at all.
Why does it need to?
Why would you play it?
Why?
Why would you play that game on multiplayer?
Why does it need to have online? It's really a one-person game. Honestly, you have your own.
Build the game.
You don't need.
I don't have anyone around me to play the thing with. All my friends are across the country.
Okay, but you have to. That's a game that I'm finding to play by myself, anyways. I wouldn't want someone in my way. Yeah, it'd be cool to have somebody like, oh, let's play it for a second. I want to show them the game, but honestly, I want to focus on my screen and play that by myself.
Exactly.
I think that having 2 or 4 people in there, I think it would kind of take away the competitive feel for it, because every time I'm playing Hyrule Warriors, I'm over there taking care of business of one objective, and I'm looking around, and there's 4 things happening. One of my bases have been captured again, or 2 of my bases have been captured. Here comes
all I'm saying is when I play multiplayer, I'm generally on that longer than I play single-player games.
Okay, but listen, Hyrule Warriors, 45 minutes to almost Hyrule Warriors, 45 minutes to almost an hour to complete one mission. That is called gameplay right there.
Damn.
You don't get too much of that.
That's crazy.
Exactly. You don't get too much of that with a PlayStation game or Xbox One game. You get save points. You get save points.
Oh, shots fired.
It's not a shot fired. It's the truth.
It's the truth. Hey, it's the truth.
45 minutes to almost an hour.
I don't know, YoSaihop. I don't know, YoSaihop, because you do have Dynasty Warrior games on PS4 and Xbox.
It doesn't matter. Dynasty Warriors is good, but they don't have the Zelda characters in it. And that's the big thing.
Dynasty Warriors is just like B and Y the game.
And that's the one.
It's like games. Don't get it twisted, but
you can't touch the little Ku Klux and Hyrule Warriors. They'll come kick your ass. Then next thing you know, you got a big golden one coming to fight you. Same way as in Zelda, you get your chest and your Zelda upgrades with that. You have a completely different. I don't know why anybody is saying this. Oh, it's another Dynasty Warriors game. No, not exactly. It is. It has that style, but it's definitely Zelda. Definitely.
It's Zelda themed. When I look at it, it's Zelda themed. I'm gonna get Dynasty. I'm gonna get it. I haven't got it yet.
You won't feel like it's Dynasty Warriors, and you know that because you got the Warriors Orochi now that is now on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And then what's the other Dynasty Warrior type game that came out?
Samurai Warrior. I'm waiting for Samurai Warrior 4
Not
right
too many
now.
people even supported that game. When I'm on, because I'm always online with you guys, Jabari, when I'm playing. I only seen one person playing that game online. I haven't seen anybody touching that game. That's the kind of support that, PlayStation isn't even supporting that type of game. Something's wrong with it. But I'm looking at my Wii U. I'm looking at the people that's online. They're on Hyrule Warriors. They're on Mario Kart. They're jumping on these games. Wait till Smash Brothers comes out. Wait till that comes out. It's going.
Oh yeah, they're going to sell consoles like hotcakes.
Like me personally, I'm not into the Warrior Orochi because I never really played those ones. But the Samurai Warrior, I played a lot. Dynasty Warriors, I'll play. But the Warrior Orochis, I haven't really I never got into those Warrior Orochis.
I can't play a Dynasty Warriors game for like more than 40 minutes because it's just like, hey, let me press the B button a million times and.
The Gundam one, I love the Gundam ones. That's the one I'm waiting for.
But it's more than just.
That was the only good Gundam game.
I like the Gundam one.
It's all about strategy. It's all about battling. You know.
Yeah, you gotta think a lot, man, because you can't be stuck in one area too long because you might get overtaken.
Like I'm looking. You put whoever the Wii fan is in here, the Wii U fan. I don't know which one you are, but
the YoSaihop.
The Wii U. Okay, people hate on it the most, but let's get real here. It tends to its fans. It has backwards compatible, which everyone's bitching about the other gens.
Yep.
It has backwards compatible controllers, which everyone's bitching about the other gens. It's cheaper, which everyone's bitching about the other gens.
More games.
And it keeps its first party exclusive, which everyone's bitching about the Xbox.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about Nintendo, which I'm in awe of. And here's the thing that you Nintendo fans already know and should be proud of. Nintendo knows their audience. They know their market. They cater to that market. They cater to that audience. And they excel at that. They're going to keep on excelling at that.
Have you seen the marketing for the Wii U when it launched?
Well, you dude, you never give me a chance to finish.
I just want to ask you. I just want to ask you a question.
You never give me a chance.
Like, do you remember the marketing?
Catering the consumer, not marketing the game. Like,
I don't know. Like, they were marketing games at freaking Crate and Barrel and Old Navy.
Here we go.
They almost lost it real bad.
But you're missing the whole point of what I'm saying. The Wii U is underpowered, so it's not going to get the new Assassin's Creed. But yet, Bayonetta, Hyrule Warriors, the next Mario Kart will sell like gangbusters. They know their audience. They don't really need.
Nintendo might get that the Assassin's Creed Rogue. They might get that one.
It's like I'm seeing this Wii U. And when I saw the sales they got for Mario Kart 8, that is a good sell. That's a huge title for Nintendo. Yeah. But it's not what made the Nintendo what it is. Stuff like Zelda, Star Fox, Super Smash Bros. Those are the console sellers.
Yeah.
And they're pushing.
I don't know. Discounting Mario Kart, man.
I'm not dissing Mario Kart. I have it.
Mario Kart the importance of Mario Kart.
Mario Kart 8 sucks. Never came out of my mouth.
No, but I didn't say that. You said Mario Kart.
Mario Kart and Smash is gonna move consoles. Mario Kart didn't.
Everybody wants Mario Kart. Everybody wants Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
I didn't say it. I'm just saying when it comes to the bigger titles, it's gonna sell.
They don't need to push out all of these games at once right now. To me, and that's how I'm feeling, because right now PlayStation 4 and Xbox One are not pushing out high titles to be able to make someone say, okay, I'm completely Sony now, forget the other consoles. They're not. Well, 2015, Sony's, you know how Sony does it. They just come out with the games out of nowhere. Guilty Gear is a game that's coming out this year that too many people don't even know about. When that game drops, that's first fighter coming out for the PS4 besides, what's that damn game? Injustice that nobody plays. That's going to be the first fighter coming out for the PS4.
People don't know about that Guilty Gear, man. They don't know that. That's a cult classic. It's over when Guilty Gear dropped.
Well, Mike, hold on now.
Hold on. It's not a console mover.
Hold on now. Yeah. Microsoft is pretty.
No one's gonna buy a PS4 for Guilty Gear. Like, let's be surprised. Let's not lie to ourselves.
It's big, but it's a very small part.
They don't need to buy the console. It's selling no matter what. It's selling
sell that on
right now.
PC too. Like, Guilty Gear comes out on PC. Like, I can buy Guilty Gear right now.
Yeah, but you're not getting the XRD.
It's the same game that's on the computer.
No, it's not. You get to get XRD is not the same game. What are you guys talking about, man?
Okay. It's the same game. That's the one that's on the computer is the same one the PS4 is getting.
No, it's not. The XRD is the newest.
You can get Guilty Gear games on the PC, but I don't know about XRD.
You got many Guilty Gear subtypes. You got Guilty Gear X.
I can get
X, double X.
I get double X.
You got X cores. You know,
that was actually on sale like a week ago.
Because Guilty Gear started out on Neo Geo. So I know it's plenty of those fucking games out.
Yeah, but that's not like a big mover of consoles.
Yeah, Kids move. Next topic.
Yes.
Oh man, thank you. I mean, I was learning so much about Guilty Gear, man. This is not the whole start of debate on. I just want to ask you, Bari, because like I said, I don't own this game. Did they fix the servers for DriveClub? Are you able to play online yet?
Yeah, the servers has got 2 updates. Matter of fact, it's more stable now than before. But yeah, that was a big disappointment with DriveClub was the servers. But when the servers and the PlayStation Plus, that's a big hiccup as well, man. But when the service is good, that game is a completely different game. Like the game is, as much people hate DriveClub, I really love that game, man.
That's what's up.
That game is really, really good. Well, yeah, like when the service, it's a disappointment that the service is not good as like for launch because so much is relied so much on the service, like the challenges, the clubs, stuff like that, and you're pretty much locked out of the game as far as with your club. You can't really earn anything if you're not online. Yeah. But I've been playing a lot of the single player, but I mean it been off and on with the server, but lately it been more stable. But they haven't really got the Plus edition because they don't want new people on there because they actually said they were surprised that so much people was getting the game and so much people was on the game. So that's what caused the service to overload. But,
all right, so the free version's not out yet?
No, it's not out yet. I think it's only out in Europe. I'm not too sure, but right now it's the Plus version is not out for you. You can't even buy the the discounted version. You can't. I don't know, but it's not, the Plus version is not out.
But did you guys hear what Jabari said? He said he enjoys DriveClub. I think that's all that matters. It doesn't matter whether I like it or anybody else likes it or whoever hates on it. As long as he enjoys the damn game, that's all that matters.
Can I tell y'all something about Jabari though? Jabari enjoys every game on PlayStation 4. He don't give a shit. Jabari don't care if it's racing snails.
I looked at it. I just pulled up that YoSaihop game that he told me was fucking awesome. And
listen, man. Let me tell you something about Jabari, man. I'm not one of those negative guys that bash on games. Like for me to really bash on a game, you gotta really like dig deep, and I gotta really hate that game. I don't bash even the Xbox game. As much as I give it slack or troll people on it, I don't hate the Xbox games. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause if anybody that play Xbox with me, they know I don't hate the Xbox games. But at the end of the day, like you gotta do a lot. You gotta have a lot of things for me to hate a game. Like I'm gonna say, I hate this crap. This game sucks. Because I'm not that type of game. I'm a gamer that I get my games and I enjoy it. It doesn't matter what type of game it is. It could be indie. I don't give a damn what it is. I'm going to buy it. If it's interesting, I'm going to buy it, give it a chance. If I like it, I like it. And I give the honest truth of what it is. DriveClub, it has a lot of hitches on it. I'm not going to sit down here in front like it didn't. It did. But at the end of the day, it's a very fun game. It's a fun game to play with your peoples. Fun game when you have that club ready. They do need to upgrade some stuff. Like I wish the customization was a little bit more deeper. I don't need performance customization to be honest with you with that game because those cars are beasts anyway. But the paint jobs and stuff, I wish it was a little bit more customizable. It's not bad, but I want more. I think they should have launched with the weather. They should have launched with all that stuff because that would have complemented the game much more, and it would have given it so much flack, for certain things.
I think that's where the game really shined, was with the weather effects.
As far as people talking about downgrades and all that, that's all live, man. People talking about it's not 1080, that's all live because I'm over here playing the game and I'm seeing it.
That's what's up.
The day and night, that stuff is beautiful, man. Like you really get trapped into looking at that stuff.
I've seen that game at night, and it looks phenomenal at night.
The day and night cycles and the weather cycles in both these two games are amazing, and everybody's talking all of this shit about the PS4 and the Xbox One are weak consoles and they're not ready for prime time. You're wrong. Stop watching these YouTube videos that are decompressed.
No, they are weak consoles. They're weak consoles.
Jesus
but
Christ,
I think
dude.
it's not like.
Jesus Christ, dude.
No, I'm telling you, like they're weak consoles. But I'm saying some of these games don't look bad.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I just want to correct you where you're wrong.
Your opinion about.
Hey, yo, shout out to Kid Smooth, man. You a nice dude.
Hey, let me say something to you. If an engine has 500 horsepower in it, and an engine has 300 horsepower in it, and I say the one with 500 horsepower has more power, that's not my opinion. That's just a fact.
What's the gameplay like? That's all I want to know.
It doesn't matter what the engine power. It doesn't matter what the horsepower is. If it's a 55 speed limit, let's just keep going.
But here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. I've been gaming for a while. I'm almost positive I'm a little bit older than the rest of you guys. And the thing I've noticed is It didn't matter if PlayStation 4 and Xbox One had have given you this super powerful console that could do everything you wanted.
Hold up, dude, do you remember like when the Nintendo 64 came out? Are you joking?
Dude, can you stop for 1 second?
You're kidding me right now. No. When the Nintendo 64 came out, it was all about the power.
Do me a favor.
Everybody's always been a graphics boy.
Kid Smooth, do me a favor. Be a moderator and let folks speak, and then when they're done speaking, then you can interject. What I was getting at was, it didn't matter if PlayStation and Xbox had given you guys everything you wanted. People would have still found a way. They would have found something to bitch about, and that's how it's always going to be. If you want this super powerful rig, do like the PCs guy is saying. Go out and buy you a PC. But a lot of us are console people. We want to play on the console. We want to know about gameplay. We want to know about the experience. We want to know about the online. We don't give a shit how many graphics cards are running it. We don't care about 4K. Some of us don't even have, and you're still not going to be finished.
Yeah, let me say
even though I sat and listened to your PC speech,
I just want to say like one thing. No, like
you're not going to.
I have a question for you.
You're not going to convince the audience to buy a PC.
Dan,
I didn't convince them to buy anything.
I have a question for you. It's about PC. It's about PC.
No, I just want to know what the whole misconception that if a game looks good, it automatically means it's
we
bad.
We don't care about PC anymore. We're talking about.
Dude, I'm not even saying anything about that.
Yeah, go to a PC forum and have this discussion. We're talking about fucking consoles.
Oh my God.
No, you're talking about games.
All right, I got a question for you, Sad.
Come on, kid. Give a
Oh my God.
What game are you currently playing on your PC? What is your favorite game, huh? What is it?
Right now, I've been laddering on StarCraft.
How old is that game?
What the fuck is StarCraft?
Game that you can't play.
I don't want to play it if I don't know about it.
StarCraft is a RTS game, and I play it at the lowest settings because I just care about graphics so much, you know.
StarCraft is a cult classic. I mean, StarCraft is huge.
StarCraft is a fantastic game with very little bugs.
Huge, especially in Korea. I
don't know.
I'm keeping my.
I play when I play games. Like all I play is StarCraft and Counter-Strike, and those are not graphics.
So you using all that rig power to play StarCraft?
Huh?
Hello?
You using all that power to play StarCraft?
Well, sometimes I play Crisis 3 when I want to look at something pretty.
You can go look at some girls. That's pretty.
We're up to 3 games.
That's out of the question.
How many more?
Okay.
I have a
Okay, you as a PC gamer, why aren't you playing games like Kingdom Under Fire 2? Why aren't you playing that?
That's coming to PlayStation 4?
Because these are not games I really care to like play. I want to play a game that I like.
Those are the games that actually run what you have built in your computer.
Yeah. But I'm not a person that's all about graphics. I just want to play games that I like.
Did you just hear what he said? He plays what he likes, what he wants to play.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
So we want to play our games on a console. We want to play the Wii and the PlayStation 4. So what's wrong with that?
I like to play StarCraft at low settings, and this guy get mad at me.
This is why you can't talk games.
You guys, I thought you guys were all about gameplay. I play a game that's all about gameplay, and then you yell at me for it.
You just put us on power and graphics, and you
always cutting people off talking about that game.
No, like. No, what I'm trying.
You just cut.
No, what I'm trying to say. I can't even say anything.
We try to put the Wii over, he cuts us off. We try to put the PS4 over, he cuts us off. We try to put the Xbox over, he cuts us off.
He's like, no. My PC and have a PC does this, and it makes you do this.
I tell you, man. Yo, this is no disrespect to PC gamers, man, but they
I love PC games.
Of the community, man.
They like flies in the house, like
when you guys
shout
bring
out
up
to American Alucard.
I
I
don't
know
know.
you're like freaking beating his dick to this shit right now. I swear.
when you guys bring up graphics for PC, that's not even one of the greatest things I see for being a PC gamer. The best thing I see about being a PC gamer is the modding community. That's legitimately the best thing I see about PC gaming.
I will agree with that.
Resolution is the last of my mind.
I just want to say, what I like about PC gaming over console gaming is that I have more choices. and I'm allowed to make more choices. Like I'm allowed to make my fucking PC look the way I want it to. If I want a more expensive graphic card, I can go buy it. If I want to put an SSD to make my fucking system boot up faster, I can do that.
Yeah, because the PC is not a static device. You know, you
But
can upgrade it.
by him saying that, he always picks games that are under the standard of what you hold console gamers to.
But I run games.
So why even be in this podcast telling us about what you play on the computer when you only talk about, when it comes to us, of how much better the fucking graphics are on the PS?
Well, here's the thing. Like, when I get a game that's the same.
All right, let him talk. Let him talk.
Yeah. 5 games. Tell me the PC.
Oh my god, I can't even like say anything without like 3 people yelling down my throat.
5 games. That's what we're doing to you.
No. We'd have to like clear like the entire airwaves for me to say like one thing.
5 games. 5 games. Tell me the PC. 5 games.
Tell us
5 games? Yeah, but what I play is not what everyone else plays.
5 games to sell me the PC.
They better be 4K. They better be 4K.
Dude, my PC ain't that expensive. I can't.
Cause guys, I'm not trying to be a dick, but when he mentioned StarCraft, I was like, dude, fucking StarCraft.
Yeah, that shit is 2D.
If you told
I don't know. Have you played StarCraft?
Dude, no offense, but if you told me there was no Xbox One and all there was PS4 and Hokum, I'd go buy that before I go play a fucking StarCraft.
Well, a lot of people.
I'm just sorry.
It's hard. Like it's a hard game.
I'm a console gamer. The Nintendo Wii guys are console gamers, and we're not knocking the PC. We are not knocking the PC.
But I can do what you can do on your PC, on your little PlayStation, on my PC. But I don't because I don't want to.
You can't play that game.
I don't know. Like the only the only new AAA game that's coming out that I'm like really looking forward to. Like I'm not disappointed in the consoles themselves as much as I'm disappointed in the games.
Dude, you said that in the
like I honestly think like
you said
like this past like year in games has been pretty weak.
Pretty
and,
weak.
Like,
I don't see that.
The only game that I really want coming out is like Metal Gear 5.
Let me say something. Okay, PC Dude says there's no games the past year he wants. The Xbox people, the PlayStation people, and the Wii U people say I don't agree with that. Something's wrong with that statement.
Well,
the only thing that I want
to play, the only console that like I am considering getting a console, but like when I get like these other, I don't know, like I like the Wii U. Like the Wii U has games.
That's a good choice. That's a good choice.
As a PC
gamer,
that's a good choice.
Yeah.
Huh?
As a PC gamer, that's a good choice.
But
we can have a long conversation with American Alucard, please. I don't know if you know him, but
oh my God.
you guys will get along well, really.
You guys ain't gonna do nothing but talk about specs anyways. But 5 games. 5 games to sell me. 5 games to make me want to go get a PC right now.
No, man, you don't have to go buy a PC if you don't want to get one. Like, I'm not gonna tell you.
I want to play games.
You're avoiding the question.
I want to play video games. Give me 5 games.
You want to play video games?
Don't wait for the translation. Answer the question.
All right. Like if I was like telling you gotta buy a PC, what are games you want to get? Well, I mean, like you could go look at any Civilization game. I'm pretty sure everyone wants one of those.
An RTS?
You got like
don't hate.
No,
don't hate.
no. Civ is not an RTS.
Let him finish.
No, it's a turn-based game.
Okay.
And it's not really intensive like StarCraft.
Let him finish.
No, like I don't know. Have you guys played Arma 3? Do you even know what Arma 3 is?
Yes.
That game looked good. It looked beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a little hardcore for me, but it looks beautiful.
No, it's like a big sandbox game where you run around with military shit and you do whatever you want. Like I don't know if you ever played like Gary's Mod or something. You remember Halo? You remember like Halo with the Forge mode and stuff?
I could play Halo though.
I'm not sure really what came out first though, but I'm pretty sure Gary's Mod came out. But there's like more. But there's like so much more going on in Gary's Mod.
Are those old games or are these games that that I'm looking forward to, or I can go.
But here's the thing, like the thing
I would tell you 5 games from Steam that I have.
Do that, please.
I have.
I don't know. I just think the indie games are a lot better on PC.
Necro Dancer.
You can
That's
play.
a pretty fun game.
You play Kerbal. You ever
Indie
play
game.
Kerbal Space Station?
House of Dead Ninjas. That's a good one.
Playing Side 2.
Planet Side 2. Demigod.
You
Demigod
play
is a
Eve
good
Online.
game.
The rivalry.
Bound by Flame. If you don't have it on the 360.
Why don't you tell them about Eve Online?
Yo, what's that game that
like
Gearbox
Star
is coming
Citizen.
up with? Is that only PC?
Oh, I forgot about the best game. What fucking Star Citizen?
Star Citizen.
Space Simulator. Yeah.
Star Citizen's okay, but
I don't know. Have you seen Star Citizen?
I haven't seen it.
With all due respect, y'all.
Here, let me show you guys a video of Star Citizen.
Y'all
I still ain't got 5
y'all
games.
made the Dreamcast look fantastic. And
Yeah.
that motherfucker came out like 14 or 15 years ago.
I do play games. You know what? It's the only reason why I buy games off of Steam is for when I'm deployed and I don't have my Xbox with me. And the games that are on Steam, you can find any game on Steam that you can play. But I play them on my laptop. I don't need a fucking $900 fucking computer to fucking play that bitch. The games.
I don't know. That's what I've been trying to tell them when it's like PC gaming. You don't need something powerful.
No. But what you're not understanding is the games that they want to play are not on fucking PC.
Not even coming to PC.
Not even coming to PC. And that's
Like what's not coming to PC?
Motherfucker, you know.
Like what?
When's the last time PC had Madden?
I don't have to sit here and tell you.
Madden 08 was the last one.
Damn.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know. They got mods for it though.
Oh my god.
I could have sworn it's 2014 right now.
Oh, 8.
I don't know. Maybe you should probably look into real games that aren't Madden.
Like StarCraft?
But I mean, like they get. Yeah, that would be better actually.
Dude, when StarCraft came out, it was still on disc.
Dude, listen. Look, oh my God, there's a huge divide between PC and console, guys. It's just
it is.
Yo,
it is.
It's definitely something way different. But I mean, like, you still get access to those console games. Like,
Yo, to be honest with
if
you,
I want to play FIFA right now, I can go play FIFA.
But
I like Steam.
Damn,
I like Steam for the indie games. To be honest with you, I like Steam for the smaller titles.
What I'm trying to get you to see is games like fucking Kingdom Under Fire 2 that has been in development for 10 fucking years.
I want someone to look at that Star Citizen video.
Oh my God, you're not even listening.
No, I'm serious. Like, someone needs to look at it.
I looked at it. I'm watching it now.
Yeah.
Hey yo, what's the other topic on?
That's gameplay, by the way.
Now, what else we got? We talked about. All right, one thing we did want to talk about, because was and we probably touched up on it before it turned into PC, and was about this whole resolution gate, the media bias. Many of you may agree, many of you may disagree about the media bias towards Microsoft. I don't understand what is the public hate. I think there's like some sort of public agenda just to point out something. When it comes to Xbox, Microsoft, it has to be resolution. Why does that cloud still sticks?
Because
I'll say something. Like, here's my thing with the resolution gate. Like IGN, it's clear that they're biased towards the PS4. But I mean, you got to look at it from their perspective. What's the biggest selling thing right now? It's the PS4. They're obviously going to stay more positive towards the PS4 because they want that clickbait. Regardless how you look at it, they need that income to stay afloat.
He's right.
Yeah, can I interject real quick?
What's up?
All right, this is what I'm going to say right here. I don't think there's any media bias right now in the media because I'm about to break it down. I'm going to break it down because I think people
remember the launch of these consoles.
The only reason why people are saying there's a media bias is because the console that you prefer is getting the most scrutiny. Just like last gen with PS3 was getting slammed with the same IGNs that you guys loved, the same GameStop that you guys loved, all those sites. Is the reason, and the reason why I was thinking like, damn, it's bad media bias because you know what? I prefer the PS3, and when you have such love for something, and you're not hearing what you want to hear, you're going to say it's media bias. But it's not really media bias. It's just your preference is not being looked at the level that you want it to be looked at right now.
You just answered my question. Last gen, the Xbox 360 was doing better, so they were leaning more towards it. This gen, the PS4 is doing better, so they're leaning more towards it.
Yeah. But guys, listen. I don't know who that guy was that just made up those points. Those were excellent points. But the thing is, like, as far as some of these sites, IGN and Rev3 Games, who the legendary Adam Sessler just left. Rev3 Games, and especially IGN. Like, let me guys give you a little backstory on IGN. A long time ago, the big show on cable television was X-Play with Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb. And when that show went away, that's when IGN stepped up and became the authority on everything about video gaming news. Whether it was IGN here in the States or IGN in Australia, all their stories were on point. All their stories were non-biased. Sometimes they leaned a little bit towards the 360, but most of the time these guys concentrated on good, fair journalism. Now we get into 2013 and 2014, and I've seen some stuff that's just blaring. Case in point, a couple of months ago, a couple of PS4s were actually spitting out game discs. And instead of actually reporting this story, they did a little thing in their internet page saying, here's how you fix your PS4 in case it's getting sick on you. If that had happened to Microsoft, they would have been all over on Microsoft. If there's a story about 1080p, they're all over that story, but we're not going to report about the PSN servers being down again and again and again. We're not going to report about DriveClub, okay game, being delayed for 11 months and coming out with none of the features we promised you. But we're going to focus on 1080p and give DriveClub a 7 out of 9, despite the fact that other media outlets are giving it a 5.0. It just seems to me like hold on one second. It seems to me like IGN lately, they're doing what's called yellow journalism. And yellow journalism was made famous during the 30s by William Randolph Hearst, who owned all the newspapers, the guy who Citizen Kane was based on. And William Randolph Hearst says, we don't need the news, I'll make the news. And right now they're making the news. The news is 1080p, and the news is let's protect PlayStation. And I get why they're doing it, because as you guys said, PlayStation is selling more now. Also, there's this sentiment in the business that PlayStation 4 could possibly be PlayStation's last console. So I understand why folks want to protect PlayStation. All I'm asking for, all Jerry's asking for, all Crap Gamer's asking for, all Zaire's asking for, all of these guys, Microbot X, myself, all we're asking for is a little unbiased reporting in the media, because IGN, you've been passed the baton. You guys are supposed to be the authority now. Report the damn news, not the news you want to report. You're getting paid to do a job and report the news, not be the highest paid, most highest production value trolls on YouTube right now. That's what we're getting at. There is a bias in the media, and it's not coming from Xbox fans saying, oh, they're picking on Xbox. Damn, picking on Xbox. Pick on Xbox all you want, but report the damn news. Not one story on the $2 billion that PlayStation lost. Sony lost. Not one story on Sony selling buildings. Not one story on anything. But 1080p, you've got some You've got some IGN asshat holding 1080p in one hand and a 900p on his bottom hand. That's news.
My God, let's not go there.
What is IGN though, Eric?
What's that?
What is IGN considered? What is IGN?
IGN right now, they're considered a news outlet. They report the news.
No, they report video gaming news. You just listed like 3 things that's not related to video game. You listed stuff about what's happening. Sony.
Hey,
that's not video gaming. That's not.
Sony. But if you look at stop. Sony is the parent company of the PlayStation. So in a way, it is video game related.
Do you see IGN reporting stuff that Microsoft is just announced? Surface tablet is selling this about it. Microsoft just announced that they bought a green light, all that crap. They don't report that because that's dealing with what Microsoft outside.
True. If you go back and look long enough, they reported when Microsoft lost 17,000 employees.
Yeah, because some of that was tied into the Xbox, the entertainment side, where they were talking about the TV shows, what Xbox presented to you when they revealed the console. The gaming console, so that's tied into.
You don't think any of those
Sony Santa Monica?
Yeah,
PlayStation related.
IGN is not the only place to get news. You know what I mean? IGN report on stuff where I don't know how they allocate, how they want to report their news. They obviously they have some system of what is popular and what works for them, because it's all about, at the end of the day, it's a business. It's a business. I don't think there's any media bias per se, but I just feel like it's people that has a preference or something, because as I said, the same way how you guys were feeling, I was feeling the same way towards the IGNs, the GameStops, all that stuff.
Let me say something. All right, this whole resolution thing I felt ended a couple months ago, and then that whole Gamergate stuff happened, and what the media do? They're like, everyone's talking about Gamergate. Everyone was talking about Gamergate. So what do? They report the falling is 1080p on the PS4 and 900p on the Xbox One. And what did the casual consumer do? They argued about that. Ain't no one talked about Gamergate,
right?
I really don't want to talk about Gamergate, please.
You look at Destiny. Okay, Forza Horizon 2, all these Xbox One exclusives, they get their reviews 2 or 3 days before that game comes out. Destiny took a week and a half to get their review.
I mean, they asked for that. Bungie asked them to do that. You know what I mean? This is not. That's not like a common occurrence. That's a limited kind of occurrence where a dev will be like, "Yo, I want you to give this time," because they knew what type of game they was selling. They know what type of game they had. You know what I mean? I don't feel that game could be reviewed just so simply in the weekend how reviewers would get their stuff or whatever, however they get it. That game needs like weeks upon weeks to be like, okay, I get a gist of this game.
Okay.
I just think
they reviewed Skyrim in 2 days.
My question about Destiny, though, both games are 1080p, 60 frames a second on both systems.
No, it's 30 frames.
30 frames.
It's 30 frames.
30 frames.
Yeah.
30 frames. My bad. Why is it a better experience on the fucking PS4 than it is on the 360 when both of them are the same on each one? And apparently,
to unlock content first.
Xbox One should not even be hitting 1080p at all. So why is it better on the PlayStation 4 than it is?
Well, it's
on the
better.
Xbox One?
Well, that's
all opinion. That's
just marketing. That's better
it's
marketing.
better on PlayStation for me because you have a lot of content that Bungie is giving PlayStation games right now. You can even challenge Bungie. They have little events, like certain things that only is on PlayStation from Bungie.
You're talking about like public events?
Yeah, like public, like Crucible events that Bungie sets up for PlayStation 4 owners or PS3 owners and stuff like that.
Yeah. It is preference. I think any first-person shooter is going to be better on an Xbox or a PC. I only feel that way because like I said, before I fell in love with before I went 360 in November of 2005, I was PlayStation. And the thing is, I could not do first-person shooters on the PlayStation. And my experience with first-person shooters on the PlayStation were the games Killzone and I think this game called Bullet. Where the game, I was like, first-person shooters don't work on PlayStation.
That was on 362. I had that.
Oh yeah, guys, getting back to IGN because that's what the subject was. IGN. Listen, we could argue about this shit till we're all 7 of us blue in the face, but I have seen a huge shift in IGN's reporting. I've seen their lackluster yellow journalism. There was this one time this kid called in, and I think the PlayStation guy over there, his name is Colin Moriarty. So this kid writes in the IGN, and he's like, listen, man, I bought this PlayStation 4, and I'm waiting for these games, and all we're getting are these indies. So this dude, Colin Moriarty, and this other girl, and this other guy that's always with Colin, has these glasses on, they shit down this kid's throat, and they were like, why don't you want to play indies? Why don't you want to play Hokum? What's wrong with you? And I'm like,
don't you like indie games?
I'm like, holy cow, like, this kid's just asking a question. He bought a PlayStation 4. He wants to know when are the quality games coming out. And these guys just went on and on about indies for like another 15 minutes and just shit down this kid's throat. And I'm like, wow, is that what IGN's doing now?
Well, is that how y'all
doing it?
Sorry, Eric, you gotta look at the history with Colin. Colin is one of those dudes that he like those older school games. Okay. He likes those 2D platformers. Like his game of the year right now is a game that you be shot. Is Shovel Knight, and I'm about to start playing Shovel Knight tonight. To see what the deal is with it. But that's his game of the year right now, is Shovel Knight. You know what I mean? So when he sees somebody talking about, oh, why you don't like indies, like, I don't understand how people knock indies if you guys love gameplay and you like fun.
Oh, of course.
Those are the games that concentrate on that the most. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't hold knocking this.
Indies are supposed to be for in between the AAA titles.
No, I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm not disagreeing at all. But I'm just saying I don't understand the public outcry of why people hate indies and stuff like that. When you're you're not looking for graphics, you're not looking for resolution, but you're looking for gameplay and fun. And these games, this is what they offer. This indie game is created because they want to give you the best gameplay. That's what they concentrate on, and the fun aspect.
Okay. Then there's this girl on IGN named Naomi Kyle. She irritates me the most. This was one of the many resolution arguments. So Naomi Kyle, she's this blonde girl, pretty, all that stuff, and she's like, this game is 1080p on PS4, and this game is 900p on Xbox One. Ooh, burn! No. And I'm watching this, and I'm like, are you really trying to be a journalist? Is this what we're doing? I mean, this shit's going live.
Burn.
Yeah.
Get BTFO.
All right, so I don't know what happened.
PlayStation happened. We're on the PlayStation Network. That's what happened.
Oh, damn it! All right,
got dropped.
But no, we about to end this right now. But I wanted to. Jabari was speaking of like the public hate for indies. It's like I probably been caught like taking jabs at indies. The thing is, it's not really about that I hate indies. I just felt like the PlayStation, like for me to buy a PS4, I don't want to spend $400 or $500 to play and that be stuff that's pushing my console is the indies. And I tell you this, the first indie developer to make a Super Mario ripoff, I don't care how much they charge for it, I'm buying it. I just need to give me that something close to a Super Mario, I will buy it.
Play Rayman?
Go on PC and play Cat Mario, and then we'll come back and talk.
No, I need it on a controller.
You can play it on the controller.
We already talked about this.
Yeah, but you can play it on a controller.
Where they showed all the indies, this last E3 where PS4 was only showing indies. That last indie they showed, I forget the name of it, but that did look hot. I give them that. That one looked like it actually pushed everything on the PS4.
Yo, y'all be surprised when I say this, but right now my favorite game to play on the Xbox is an indie game, which is Super Time Force.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god!
That's on
no
Xbox
joke.
too, right?
Super Time Force is a fun game. Don't dog on it.
That's on
Nah,
Xbox
man,
One.
that
That's
shit
on
is weak,
Xbox One,
man.
right?
Yeah, it was one of
Bit
them
Runner.
weak ass games with gold games. That thing is trash, man.
No, I actually bought that game because I like happy games. I bought the game.
Oh my god.
Oh man, that thing is trash.
But
Like,
yo, you talking about a game that's fun and the gameplay is fun? That game is super fun, man. I love it.
Hey man,
I
if
turned it
Bari
on,
likes
it gave me
Super
a
Time
headache.
Force, he likes Super Time Force, man. Don't beat him up for it.
oh man, that game gave me a headache. But I'm waiting. The thing is, the Xbox is lacking platformers, and platformers are. That's why I was big on GameCube and PlayStation 2 back in the day, and that's why Cameo was my favorite game on the 360. I need a platformer. Max didn't quite do it for me. It was good, but it didn't quite do it for me. I'm hoping Ori and the Blind Forest does it. Hopefully they bring back something. But
Ori looks good.
You should if you have a computer that doesn't suck, you could probably play Bitrunner. Like that game's not demanding at all.
my computer is only good for freaking doing YouTube and watching YouTube and
Then
on
it's
Facebook.
probably good enough to go play Bitrunner.
Yeah, but no. I might get
I don't know if you ever played Bitrunner.
Charlie
Like, really
Horse
good fun.
to play games on the PC.
Yeah, I keep it funky, man. Ori and the Blind Forest is a game that I'm jealous. Like when I hear about Xbox games, I'll be like, damn, I wish that was on PlayStation.
But
Or
you
in a
have
box.
an Xbox One,
So don't feel that way towards
I know, but
there's
even though you have an Xbox One, you still want to get your trophies. You know what I mean? Like
I mean,
it's
What about Sunset Over? You don't feel that way with Sunset?
Trophies?
oh yeah, Sunset as well too. But Sunset is one too. I say that. Yeah.
to me, if a game is on both systems, if a game is on one system and you have both systems, why are you getting mad that it's all on one and not the other?
No, you're not getting mad. But you just
No, because Angry Joe, I added him because he was funny, because he got mad over stupid shit. But then it just got irritating after a while. He's mad when they announced the Tomb Raider thing.
Tomb Raider, yeah.
Okay, this motherfucker has, when he made the video, he has the Xbox One and the motherfucking PS4 behind him. Why are you pissed off when you still get to play the freaking game? I don't understand that. That's stupid to me. And gamers like him are the dumb ones that make all this fucking controversy on everything that goes on when it should be about these fucking games and these lazy ass fucking developers making these half-ass fucking games. DriveClub is a good game. Graphically, it's beautiful, but it's unfinished. And you're not. Why are you not mad about that, Jabari? It's unfinished. You don't have your.
Yeah. What about Titanfall? That game was short as shit.
Well, it was never short. It was in a story mode. It's multiplayer only.
Yeah,
but I don't know. Like I played it. It was just. But like there was no depth to it.
Multiplayer on it. It was
Agree.
Multiplayer only. It's just
like I have Titanfall, and like there's just there's no story to it.
No story to it either. But
a lot of people don't know is Titanfall was a low-budgeted game.
I don't believe that.
But no, we definitely went over on time, which is of course went over a lot longer than I wanted to. But I do wanted to say something which my man Cortavius was saying. Console or not, I don't think people should be mad or feel any type of way for any game that comes out, because at the end of the day, you have the right, and at some point you're gonna have the money to get whichever console you want to play whatever game on. So that's why the exclusive things and stuff like that shouldn't be a big deal, because you're not tied to the console you own. You can go out and get whatever you want. I always felt that way. That's why I hate when people say, "Oh, your butt hurt because of this." "Oh, you mad because Xbox doesn't do this." I was like, if I really wanted to, I have the right to go to the store and buy the other console if it's that much better. Yeah. But I do want to give a shout out to Jay Bari for joining the podcast. His channel is in the description. Also to YoSaihop. I know I'm saying it wrong. His channel's in the link in the description. Shout out to Gaming Addict for joining in, and thank you for those who's watching.
It was live.
Thank you to those who participated. It was good, even though we had a few hookups. Hopefully, we're going to do this again. I do podcasts every Saturday. We'll try to keep it a little bit more organized. The whole talking over each other, that annoys me a little bit. But, it was the first time doing it with more than like 4 or 5 people. But I do appreciate you all joining in. Hopefully we piss a lot of you fanboys off, even though we might have. But we gonna close this out. Anybody got any closing words? Cause I'm out. I need to play my damn Xbox.
Okay, all right. I want to say the last thing.
All right, but I want to say something. So shouldn't you say something after me if you want to say the last thing?
Oh yeah, okay. You go first. You go first.
No. Let the PC dude go first.
No. You go first.
That way he don't interrupt anybody after they say the closing statement.
No. I want to have the last.
But if he goes first, then he can interrupt me still. That don't make sense.
Go.
Let him
go.
All right. This is Gaming Addict, and I'm out. And I can honestly say that this sad dude made this podcast interesting. It's definitely been the most entertaining podcast I've been in, and I have to give props to him so single-handedly. But see you guys.
Okay.
All right, brother.
All right, I just want to say PC is better than everything else in the world. Consoles are garbage. I don't know why you play on these childish machines, but I guess all of us like toys.
You done, man. You out of here.
I bet you there's people that listen to that and heard that and probably just throw something.
Only Black Blonde and Blackbuster Critic.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, man, but I wanna shout out to the PlayStation Nation, the best nation in the world. I want to shout out to my dudes, the Council. I also have a podcast every Thursday at 8 o'clock on my channel. But yeah, thanks to Kid Smooth for inviting me to your podcast. It was interesting. It was fun. And shout out to everybody else in here. The schedule shall be on schedule, if that made any sense. With my bashing.
I can honestly say I like the name Council. I can honestly say that.
Yeah.
There's only one council, and that's the PlayStation Nation.
Yo, man, this is Erock8150. I want to thank Kid Smooth for inviting me to the podcast. It was fun when I wasn't getting stepped on and, hollered at by the PC guy. You know,
all those
Facebook,
PC elitists.
Yeah, all right, man. My Facebook page is just watch, listen, and play video games on Facebook. And I want to give a shout out to Crap Gamer, to Next Gen 720, to Microbota X, and all of those Xbox guys that's bringing us the news and staying Xbox strong. You guys are appreciated. We enjoy your channel. And to Kid Smooth himself, who's a huge Xbox guy. Keep up the good work. You're being watched. We appreciate you. I'm out.
Always on, always watching.
Stop hating on DriveClub too.
Am I on?
And me, I don't have a YouTube channel, but because I'm constantly deploying, I'm in the Army. But I do love to talk about games. I'm on game. I'm always playing Xbox because that's my favorite system to play anything on. I mean, my Xbox gamer tag is KillerTay229, so anybody can add me. I play games. We can talk games. My Twitch is probably the same thing. I mean, hit me up. We talk games and do whatever.
You know, I gotta just say one thing before you go. You mentioned you're in the service, and not one person has thanked you yet. So I just want to say thank you.
Oh, we gotta let the brother.
Thank you, brother. Yeah.
We're gonna let him talk. Thank you. We gotta let him talk. We know you're ready to interrupt.
I gotta do it. It's my trademark.
I feel it. All right, well, let me go ahead and end mine out. YoSaihop. Thank you, Kid Smooth, for letting me in this podcast when I take this Saturday out. We Game Here. It is a movement. It is now the official We Game Here website. Kid Smooth, I really love if you could put that in your YouTube description too. The official We Game Here website.
Will do.
All right. Thank you for doing that.
I will.
I want to shout out to my We Game Here crew. You know, all we want everybody to recognize is that these gamers today, the YouTube and the Facebook, everything, just play the video games. We have Twitch going on. I'm going to stream some Twitch tonight. I might let you guys see me losing in 2K because I'm not that good at it, but I'm going to play the game and I'm going to Twitch it. So go ahead and follow that. Follow the Facebook groups. Follow Kid Smooth's group, Live Squad. Follow that. GBG. I'm in that group. That's if you want to go ahead and do that one too. I'll talk that. But as long as I'm in the We Game Here community, it's all about video games to me, and that's all I want. That's why I was asking Sad, give me 5 games that can make me want to get that PC. That he felt me on that question.
There's like a gazillion games.
Overall,
there are like so many games.
I know one that might strike your interest. Look up on YouTube that Kingdom Under Fire 2.
That's on the PS4.
Yeah, it's going to come to the PS4, but if you got a laptop, you will be able to run it on that, and you don't have to spend $400 on a free-to-play game.
All right, man, we out.